Hey folks, Dodgee Bruce here. Welcome to Dodgee's garage where anything is possible. Oh, hope you can see me. There we go. Degreaser, not degreaser.
He fixed his phone too.
Oh yeah. Found out with the phone why it was not doing recording. The SD card was too old. It was just, yeah, the SD card, because it's been since I bought the phone, which is what, 4 years old. And I've done a lot of videos and photos, so change your SD cards sometime when they start glitching. That's what I found out, SD card, you fart.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, as you can see, we've already started working on Jono's ute. So we're,
don't get them confused, I've got 4 or 5 of them now.
this Jono's ute, not that Jono's ute or that Jono's ute. So this Jono's ute. We're putting in the power steering pump. We're about to rip out the old radiator. Are we going to take the condenser out as well?
Yep, because it's bolted to it.
Ah, okay. So we're going to rip all that out now and put this in.
Don't worry, it's been in an accident, so there's no gas in it.
Yeah, no gas. So you've got the power steering pump in now, haven't you?
Just tightening the high pressure line, tighten the low pressure line, and then we're going to fill it up when we start it.
And then, alright, so then we pull the radiator out, swapped it over, and that's basically it running then with water and a belt. Oh, we're going to see if the belt fits.
Yeah, because that belt didn't fit that other motor properly either. So they didn't put it on properly.
We've got to see if the belt fits, because they actually put it wrong on the other motor. This one didn't have one. So hopefully the belt I took off fits this one, so then it'll run, which means then the water pump will run, which means we can actually run it, because it'll have water circulate through it, and it won't leak.
Yay! Means we might be able to do a test skid.
Test skid on dirt.
You've got some concrete areas? Well,
No, I
kind
don't.
of tarmac up the top there on the rock.
No.
Compact enough.
Yeah, possibly.
Still got rear brakes and everything like that, so we've still got a lot of work to do.
Still got a lot of work to do. Still get the diff and all that. So, but at least if we can get this going. Actually, I've got to go and see if I can take the seat out of my AU and see if it'll bolt in, because that'll solve our missing front seat. Oh, where's one of those stupid straps, bolts things?
I don't have the cover for it.
Oh, didn't you?
I pulled it off and threw it somewhere. Where did you put yours? Take the whole.
Show them. Yeah, show them this one. All right.
Yield.
Talk to yield. Now, let's see if you can see this. You know these hose clamps, usual. They have the 7mm, that way. Oh, it's rushed down. They have that usual 7mm bolt, right? That's great, until you work on a new car. They have these things, which is a, I can see it.
It's basically a cover, they do it up and then it snaps and then it's at the right
Yeah,
temperature.
it's a cover that goes over the bolt, and it's a torque to yield. So because that has that snaps off at the desired torqueness. So they're made to do a certain torque. So then that snaps off, and then you have your right torque. But of course, you can't undo them, can you? Oh, stand up corrected. Yeah, so you can't get these off. Sometimes they will. You get a pliers or something on there. Maybe if I put my drink bottle there. You'll focus on that. Maybe. Stupid. Anyway, there we go. So there, they're a cover that goes over the nut, and are they glued on?
I'm not sure there.
So they go over the nut, and then as they tighten it up, once it gets to the desired torque, that snaps off. You can't get these friggers things off, do you? So you got to put pipe grip.
Use a flathead or something, which we do not have.
Yeah, not at the moment. I got 7 bloody Phillips heads, no flatheads. You can kind of reef that off, and then you're left with just your standard, what's the name underneath? 7mm. Otherwise, you have to get the old adjustable and reef on it. That will grip and will turn and undo, which is how I done this one on the radiator hoses. So isn't that a right pain in the ass? So torque to yield, that covers the old 7mm bolts. How stupid is that? It's just a nut. pain in the ass. Oh, well, I'm still recording, so let's do that. But yeah, so talk to yield bots are a right pain in the butt. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to
And yet they're on, and yet half the other on the other side, they're the pinch ones. Figure that one out. So what are we doing?
grab that side.
Yeah. Done. There we go. This one has it, I think. Yeah, there we go. Torque to yield. So it's on up with the bolt and it snaps off, and there you go. Same with that one up there and the one down here. Oh, you can see the one down there. So they were torque to yield, but the one off this one, what's that one for? Overflow.
The expansion bottle.
Expansion bottle. That's just your normal tension crimps. Two different styles. Stupid things. So that's that out. Oh, I can't grip this freaking thing.
And we've got some stuff to remove off that one.
See, that one. Tension crimps. The ones that you cut your arms on. That's for the overflow. They got tension. Whereas the other ones have got the stupid screws. See, now that's a normal one. Figure that out.
That's one we replaced earlier.
Must have been. Alright, so we drop it back in?
Hang on, we've got to take some hoses off first and then we'll drop it back in.
Oh, you can't do that.
Well, you've got the clamp because the other one's already in the car. And that top radiator hose fits a V8, not a 6-cylinder.
Right.
Alright, we'll get back to you so we can play some music.
We'll get back here because he's pumping EDM through his car. So we'll work this right out in a sec. So we've got the old radiator out. And I was looking at the radiator going, oh, it looks alright, that looks fine. And then we looked at here and went, oh, that's bad. Oh, look, there's a hole here. Oh, look, in the radiator, it put a hole. So that little hole there is what stuffed up the radiator. So, radiator out, new radiator in.
Did you plug the fans in?
Oh, no. Hang on. That might be an idea. Let's plug the bloody fans in, eh? Click, there you go, done. We had to take the fans off because it would not fit in. So fans off, there's only 2 bolts at the top and then little slots on the bottom. And then the fans come off and go on. But radiator in first, then while the radiator's in, did the hoses and some other stuff. And lastly, we put the fans in. And so that's all hooked up, that's in now. Fan belts on.
And we found some random...
I found random, just, you know, 2 litres of bloody transport just sitting on the table there for the last 6 months.
We know you're not meant to use this in power spinner systems, but we don't
It
care.
is, because that is now full. And that was empty. So that is now full. We deleted, see that's nice and clean now, because we deleted the aircon. Okay, where we put it? Oh, here. The hoses, the hard lines and whatnot.
There's one left in the front.
So we deleted that one, yeah, because the other one runs in through the cab and that's just too hard.
Headlight.
Under the headlight, under your bum, under everything. We're not going to worry about that. So, you ready with the water?
Yep. The cracked one.
Yeah, use the cracked one. Oh, do you want to put the battery terminal on?
No.
Just can't start it without any power.
Right, there you go.
Is it on? I think so, yes. All right. Yeah. Oh. Power steering's a bit noisy.
Alright, do you want to whack it back and forward, get rid of the air?
In a power steering. Oh. Put that on heater, because we still have to get rid of the heater. So this 216. hope that power steering pump was the good one. I didn't get that seat out yet, so I'm too busy trying to rip this apart. So, how's that water? Oh, there it goes, the burp.
Yeah. Oh, I've already put water up.
So that sounds like a noisy bearing in the power steering.
Yeah. It's alright. Jared, we'll come see you again. Or we can whack the one off the other one.
Yeah, well, there's that.
Or we just run that one till it pops.
Oh, do we really want that, all that leaking out again? Oh, it's going to leak out as soon as we undo the hoses anyway, isn't it?
Yep.
Damn it. Okay. Good burp. So now it has a radiator, it had fans, it has a power steering pump, it has a belt. It still doesn't have an intake plenum, what do you call it? Intake piping.
Look how heavy it's breathing. You can see smoke coming out of the intake. Out of the the breather.
I don't know if you can catch that on video there, but she is smoking. It is smoking at the top, eh? I don't think that battery's going to fit.
No.
We'll have to get one specific.
We'll put that in. We'll have to make one then.
I think you can just buy it. Oh, I should go see Jared. You should.
They're only. This battery's taller than standard.
Yeah, I know. That's what I say. We have to go get a specific battery. We're not going to use that one. It's not out of this car. It's out of one of my cars. I don't know which one.
No, it's not. It's the one that came with the car.
No, that one over there came with the car.
Did it? Oh, okay.
That yellow one over the table.
Oh, yeah.
The table? Because I took this out of one of the other cars.
Yeah. That
I had on charge, which actually might be out of the Falcon. Yeah, out of that.
Getting quieter.
It's frothy as fuck.
Yeah.
Aerated to the max.
It'll come good after a while.
Well, it's not squealing as much when it's on the steering wheel now. There we go. Anyway. There we go. A car that runs. Oh, geez, it's still smoky. Even just idling away. Yeah. It's smoky. Smoky jokey. Oh well. This engine. Yeah. Oh, and that fuel. The fuels. We need to do something about the fuels and the seat. Yay! Paka paka paka.
Is the heater on?
Yes. Yes. Oh, smoke rings. Oh, anyway, that's all together. So now we can run it and get it actually up to temperature now, because now it is all done. Anyway, let's go see if I can find a seat or something. So we got all back together. The AU seat does not fit, except for the rear bolt holes just fitting, because there's the difference. There's the AU, there's the BA. The BA's come down, whereas the AU's flat. So, and it doesn't fit. So I did change one thing, that was a bloody floor pan. But as I said, I bolted the back of the seat in, so the back bolts are kind of in, and then I adjusted the squab so she turns, because you're actually sitting like this, and I adjusted the squab with those two, so it actually sits almost level now. So it'll do. We had an overheating issue, which wasn't actually an overheating issue. It was just the air was sitting underneath the thermostat. Oh god, I'm going well, aren't I? Oh, where's the guts of the thermostat? You tossed it.
In the toolbox here somewhere, I think.
So, jono, there it is down the middle.
What?
Between the screwdrivers. The bronze thing. The bronze thing.
Nah, part of it, the spring thinking.
So, what you do is you take the centre piece, get your 10 snips, leave the ring in it, you take the guts out of your thermostat. It still restricts the water, but it's open. And because it seemed to have had air bubbles, a blockage, what do you call it? Air cavitation.
Air block.
Air.
Cavitation, yeah.
Underneath the temp sender and underneath the thermostat, and the temp sender was just going, oh look, I'm so hot, but nothing else was hot. So he took this off, a couple of bubbles came out, cut the guts out of it, so no thermostat. It's fine. Quarter. It's running at a quarter now because it just continually.
Power steering's quiet too.
Power steering's quiet too.
It doesn't look like a raspberry milkshake in the.
Does not aerate it to the max like it was before. That's good. So it is now a working running car. Don't forget seats. Seats for the watch names have a, what's that, T50? A T50 to hold your seats, bolts. Because you need the torques to get the damn things in. So now that kind of, I can actually sit and drive it now. And we did notice, there we go, there's the bolts for the seat. T50.
Less smoke.
Yeah, there's no smoke. Let me rev it.
Yeah, there's still is.
Not as much.
No.
So a good heat cycle, and she cleared up. I mean, yeah, it's going to smoke again now, isn't it? But I can actually kind of. God, so much dirt on the floor of the skin. I can actually sit in it. I mean, I'm leaning this way, so we're going to have to get a specific BA seat to bolt in because the AUs don't work. But hey, at least the AU seat's out now. I can actually put the good one back in. So she is working. 216,500 Ks. Temperature is on a third, so it's just above the quarter. It's working. The car is working. So he wants to go, now that I can sit in it, we can drive it. It runs. Water and everything, radiators all put back. Power steering's a lot better now, so it's actually got air. If there was air cavitating in the power steering pump, it's actually gone through now, so we don't have to worry about that. It's not milkshake in it, which is aerating the thing. It's now all nice and sweet. We added another 2 and a bit litres of water?
3 and a bit.
3 and a bit litres of water after we did the thermostat housing delete, or thermostat delete. So never take the thermostat completely out. Just cut the guts out, leave the ring in there. It adds a little bit of restriction, plus then your gaskets all sit properly.
Plus, so just, yeah, in the Ford, the rubber gasket on the thermostat is the seal as well.
There you go. The rubber gasket on thermostat seal on the thermostat is also the seal. So just cut the guts out, leave the ring. Any old car, take the centre out, leave the ring in it, mate. It'll slow down the water. It won't let it go so fast it'll overheat, but it slows down the water as a restriction, but it won't stop it like a normal thermostat would. So of course, if it's cold, it's going to take longer to warm up. But this is sitting on a third now, and it's not particularly warm outside. It's warm. I mean, I'm sweating, but that's because I'm up and down that freaking hill 10 times today. And all I've eaten is a meat pie and, what's that, a litre of bloody soda stream. But yeah, so there we go. So now we're going to drive it, or I'm going to drive it around the other side and see if this bull bar fits-ish, wherever that is. I don't know. Oops! I just got bogged in my own backyard. Again. All I did was step on it and went, oh, no, stop it, go back, oh. Oh, no. And these tyres definitely do not let it, and as you can see, poor old Liam, these cars, oh, that was fun, wasn't it? Just trying to go forward, and he said, oh, do a brake check and see if she skids. And I just did a little skid and just went, nyop, straight into the dirt. And now I can't roll back or go forward because it just, actually if I dig that out a bit I could probably get out, but fancy that, 2 seconds after I just turned off the video and I bogged myself in my own freaking backyard. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's get ourselves out of this mess. This is why we bring Jono's ute for, because his can tow, even with a little pissy chain like this. That pissy chain was enough that it just pulled me out. Let's go see the damage. Oh, I found an air box. That's what I need. Oh, Jesus. That did go deep. Oh, far out. Okay. So obviously it goes to the left side more than it goes to the right side. That's like only half a foot deep. Whereas that's a good foot. Look at that. It's casting its own shadow. Wow. Okay. Must not park in there. There we go. stop me in case I accidentally... Wow, that was terrible, Muriel. Can't believe that dug in so quickly. Okay, now that it's going, oh, see, that might actually work for something. Bye bits and pieces. Now let's take it up the top and do something with it. So I brought it up just to piss off the AU because I'm not working on it. I had to get another drink. So there's a couple of things Jono wanted to put on this. One of them was dual stacks. Oh, actually two of them. Dual stacks. Not sure how we're going to wrap the exhaust at the moment, but it's more likely to just come out from the under the cab on the outer edge of the... Oh!
In a center T across the both with mufflers.
Alright. So yeah, come out, split into a T, and then go into each one. So they're going to sit about there and about that height. He's going to put a roof jigger. What do you call it again? Sports bar. What the hell is that? Sports bar or whatever across here to put 5 LED.
No, not LED. 3 HIDs, 2 halogens. They were given to me for this project.
So 2 halogens, 3 HID spotlights, like large ones.
Yeah.
Large ass spotlights to go sit on the bar. So once they're on, the height of the spotlights will be the height of this. So this could go down. Possibly go up, possibly go down, depending on the height of the finished spotlights. So depending on where the spotlights sit, that's what the top of those will sit. But there you go. Bloody stacks. You wanted to make it a feral ute, a drift feral ute, burnout feral ute. This is what it's going to have. It's going to, what are they, 4 inch, 5 inch? 6 inch stacks. 6 inch wide stacks. So much I could literally just ride that down there and you get lost. You don't know where it is. It's just huge. But flamethrowers, yes, why not? But
I'd say Bruce Bonnie agrees or something.
Oh, no, I didn't say that, Jono. Don't put words in my mouth.
You said flamethrowers.
No, actually, yeah, go on. And the piece to the resistance, a 5-poster bar, a 5-poster, big ass alloy, not steel, alloy bull bar. It's going to fit in there. I don't even know how the hell it's going to fit, dude. Seriously. Alright. Yeah, so big stacks. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, consider that's what he wants to stick on there. I'm going, oh, it's too big, it's too big. Oh, look.
That one's tiny.
That's a little bit smaller model, but it is a 5-poster and it fits quite well on his Falcon. So if the other one is a 5-poster that came off a Falcon, it's just that it's got more of a shovel in the front. This has only got a short...
Came off an AU.
An AU, so that's only got a short distance in the front there. It's not a big shovel like this thing. This is huge. So, well, that'll give you a bit of an idea, except for a huge bloody yee. That's right. Yee. That's a country thing. It's a country bumpkin thing. A South Australian country bumpkin thing.
No, American.
American. No, they go yeehaw. No, you're the one that goes yee. Unless you're Cletus. Hell yeah, brother, yee! Anyway, so 5-poster, the big ass stacks in the back, spotlights on the roof. I don't know what he's got for a bonnet scoop. I think you're going just out through the bonnet with a shaker scoop type, maybe.
Possibly a shake. No,
possibly a shaker scoop.
Might not go a scoop at all.
Because can't do much because on his, at least his has got the 260, 290 bonnet bulge. We're not paying for another one.
As a 6-cylinder, you don't put bulges on 6s.
Well, you're doing a burnout and you're putting this shit on it, so why not? You're going feral, why not just throw a bloody thing on the bonnet, the late model bonnet off the car it doesn't belong to anyway. He's also got the XR6 headlights, so like his, which are XR6 headlights, and this is what we're trying to find just now and we couldn't find it, is the top half of the bumper bar, so we can cut it to fit.
Not do it like that when after a carton of
and then yeah, and so that's all trimmed up, so at least then you've got the bottom fascia as well, although this one's pretty mangled because he's hit too many roos. But yeah, we'll get an XR6 bumper, trim it to suit, so at least it's got that XR6 bumper top half to wrap around to actually cover it. So it'll pretty much look like this. It'll actually be just a copy of this, won't it, Jono?
Just on the ground. front.
Just pretty much, except, yeah, not 10 feet off the bloody ground.
And it'll have a tub.
A tub, which is... Oh, we
back.
passed the tub. Huh?
Up
Yeah.
around the back.
So that's what we've got going on. So it drove up here. Yeah, it's three bricks high. So, damn, Jono. So we got it out, drove up here. So that's what he was looking for. So this is the next step. And there's the friggin' brackets. They're beefy as buggery, Jono.
Yep.
I mean, crikeys, mate.
That one's got ADR approved brackets. This one's aren't.
No.
Mine have actually got
They're
crush zones.
Kenworth approved.
Yeah, mine have got crush zones in them.
Yeah, that's Kenworth approved. They don't ADR. I had no ADR there, bloke. So we've still got to bend this up straight, but at least
Get rid of it.
Or get rid. No, bonnet. Oh, you're going to put bonnet pins.
Yeah, we'll put bonnet pins.
Okay, bonnet pins.
Well, there's a video on its own how we make bonnet pins. Save a fortune.
Well, it's not ADR approved though.
Bonnet pins aren't ADR approved unless they're sunken into the bonnet.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. They're not ADR approved.
But for race car purposes.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Your pipes fell over. See, that's the thing. We can get away with anything on this car because it's a race car. Doesn't matter what. Oh, you want to put a bull bar in? It's a race car. Want to put 6-inch stacks on? It's a race car, man. Oops.
Want to put a 150 clearance light?
Yeah. Clearance license. What's the name's all of that? It's a race car. It's a bogan race car. It's a feral race car. So
Might as well just lay it down.
it'll lay down by itself when it falls down. Oh my God. See, these are the things I have to put up with. Now remember, half the car, or a quarter, or an eighth of the cars around this place are his and his brother's. So, so yeah, I've taken the seat out of that, so now I've got to actually put a seat back in. So it does get work on now. But yeah, so that's it. It's up here, it's running. Oh, sooty. Now we're doing the second stage, which is, oh, that's right, we've got to find a window switch for the driver's side because it's the master switch and the passenger won't go down unless the driver's side is actually in. So we need a driver's side thing. Then we just start putting together whatever else. And then the accessories, I think, is the next thing, isn't it? It's all this shit.
Get some proper seats in it.
A seat. Get your your top mount so we can at least fit that on.
Yeah.
Because that'll be easy compared to then we'll know where these sit. Then we can get the exhaust on after. And then figure out how to put that on. Find
Build
the
a tray that will go under the tub. So when we stuff the tray up, we can just take the sides off.
a tray. It's a full tray, but we're going to cut the sides off the tray so they're removable. And then the tray is then covered with a like a 1-tonner style hexagonal U channel thing. So it'll be beefy, but it'll be actually bolted down over the original pan that then we can unbolt the sides. I don't know.
Basically, we have to run sides for drifting. Yeah. If he hits somebody, I don't want to be changing sides every 5 seconds.
Hit someone.
Or someone hits me, because I'm going to drift it too.
Yeah, but aren't you going to drift it with the sides off?
No, I've got to drift the sides on.
Burnouts with the sides off?
Yeah.
Right, I knew it was one or the other. So burnouts with the sides off, that way if he hits a wall, it doesn't matter because Hank won't have the sides, they'll be unbolted. But then bolt the sides back on. I mean, I could run up there and show you, but you know what a tub looks like. And there's not much left of the tub once you actually pull it off one of these things. It's like just a couple of metal straps that hold the sides together. So you can easily just slice those just off. And then, yeah, pull those off, have it with a big ass tray for burnouts, then bolt the sides on for drifting, because apparently, safety.
You're not allowed to, yet you're allowed to run a
Yeah,
bull bar.
not allowed to, but yeah, anyway. So, yeah. So that's basically it. All this crap of what he wants to do, so, yay. So, well, that's it. We'll leave it there because I'm buggered. Cats need food. I need food. You need food, don't you, Jono?
Yep.
We'll see how we go. So, thanks for watching. Give us a like, a comment, say how crazy he is. Tell him what he should do, get rid of all this bullshit or whatever. Write it down in the comments so I can tell him.
I'll read them myself.
You read it himself, yeah. tell him what a loser he is for putting all this shit onto a bloody burnout and drift. Remember, it's going to have one, it's going to hand controls because he's going to be driving it. Burnouts and drift. And there's a steering angle kit.
Yep.
steering angle kit you can get on the AUs that will fit this or fit.
AU Works here in Mandurah are gonna. I've got to send them a set of knuckles, and they're gonna do it.
Yeah, so we get adjustable, so that way the steering will actually go like that instead of just to there. They go. Eh. Now we can go full lock and actually, yeah. So it's here, and he might be getting an old, what is it, Toyota Coaster Bus? High Ace camper van. Sorry, a High Ace camper van with it's munted, but the diff might actually be a perfect fit. And it's 5-stud, and it's 31 spline, and it's
got to get it off my arse first.
What's the name? Removable centre to stick more centres in. All right.
You want the motor because it's an 18.
And the motor might be an 18RC, which is the same as my coaster bus, and I'll probably need the parts just to get that thing going because, like, as far as I know, I haven't got a chance to look at it. Anyway, that's enough of this crap. Cheers for watching. Thanks. Like, subscribe. What's the name? What is it? Facebook group. I got a Facebook group. Do the Facebook group thing as well. Just you don't have to type anything into the Facebook group. Just put it in case I have to notify anyone. Me. Hello again. Anyway, so that seat's going to be replaced, and that's pretty much it. We've got to change a couple of things, but yeah. Alright, that'll do us. We're out of here, so we'll catch you next time. Hopefully I might actually do something that's probably going to be on this. If not, it'll be on that, because now I've got to do stuff to it, because I need to move stuff around. I need a shed. Oh, I need a shed. Anyway, enough. Alright. Urus, people.